My name is Brian, and I'm currently in charge of the solar division in Global Village for Hope. So today we are going to talk about how to manage your solar energy system properly. The contents we are going to cover is as stated. First, how can electricity help with daily activities? Second, what are the components and their importance in the solar energy system? Third, how importance of taking care of the system. Fourth, how to take care of each component. And lastly, the period of loan and agreement with GVH. So, how can electricity help with daily activities? Electricity can help with your basic activities such as light so that your kids can study later through the night, help you to charge your phone where you can use it in the daytime, use occasional television where you can watch some shows, operating a fan because the weather can be hot, and also if you have cooking appliances, it can help you to operate them. What are the components and the importance in the solar energy system? So in the solar energy system, it consists of four components: the solar panels, the solar charger, the battery, and the inverter. So the process is first, the sun would actually shine on the solar panel, and this solar panel will generate electricity, and then after that it will pass to a solar charger. This solar charger protects the battery from being overcharged because you don't want your battery to spoil very fast. Next, you pass on to the battery where it stores the electricity, where you can use it anytime throughout the day as long as the battery is fully charged. And then next, an inverter. For example, if you have a cell phone is actually alternating current AC, which requires the direct current from the battery to be converted to AC so that your phone can be charged. Now we're going to move on how to take care of each component. We talk about solar panels. The first thing to do is to use a wet wipe or wet cloth to wipe off the dust of the solar panels occasionally. Given in context of Myanmar, where the environment can be a bit dusty, the dust can accumulate on the surface of the solar panel, and this will actually affect its ability to generate electricity efficiently. Second is that the solar panel should be installed at the highest location or the location where it's unblocked by the sun throughout the day. Next, we move on to the battery. The battery has to be waterproof because away from the rain, because with moisture it can actually cause corrosion to the connective part of the battery, and then it will affect the ability to to charge your battery, to actually use this power charge from the battery. And also because of corrosion, it might cause your battery to heat up even faster, and it might be dangerous. Second is to ensure that the battery is placed in the shaded area away from direct heat such as the sun. This is to ensure that the battery do not overheat, because overheat will reduce its ability and capacity to charge. Lastly, always sweep the dust off the battery. So looking at solar charger, it's important to connect this solar charger at all times during charging and discharging. This is because we do not want to let the battery overcharge, and overcharging will degrade the battery's capacity to store the electrical charges. Next, the inverter. You do not connect too many inverter appliances at once, because then the inverter will be damaged. For example, if your inverter has a power rating of 100 watt, you can only use up to 100 watt of appliances rating for the solar panel for the inverter to work. If you use more than 100 watt, you actually cause damage to the batteries. Give you example, if your inverter is 100 watt and you have three 30-watt light bulbs, you'll be able to use the inverter because three 30-watt light bulbs, when you add them together, is only 90 watts. So therefore, it's below the 100-watt rating. Lastly, we'll talk about the period, loan and agreement. So GVH will be providing this panel for a loan period of 1 year, 12 months, which is equivalent to 12 months, to ensure that owners will responsibly take care of the solar panels loaned to them. We will also be conducting periodical checks to check the capacity of the batteries, and if we deem that the components and damage are not well taken care of, we actually have the rights to take back the system anytime and to provide this system to a family that needs it and also are willing to take care of it properly. The importance to implement such measure is because that we want to ensure that the life of the whole solar energy system will be prolonged. Therefore, we can maximize our donors' money to actually help more homes, more people in Myanmar to actually get electricity, free electricity. So if you agree to all these terms, you will be taking a quiz. The quiz will link will be on the next slide, and then you have to get a score above 90% to actually um, get entitled to this solar energy system. So here's the quiz form. Please proceed with doing the quiz. And thank you very much for your time. Do enjoy your solar panel.